Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and you're back on the Voxel Tycoon where I'm just watching some trains happening. We're at the roundabout and the trains are doing the thing. I got out of the way of that, I didn't want to be hit by it. Yeah, no, see look, they're all kind of tootling around and doing that thing that they like. Yeah, it's good stuff. Now, as luck would have it, there's been an update to the game since the last time we were here. And before we go any further, we'll have a look at some of the changes. Yep, changes is what we're going to look at. But before we look at the changes, I'm just curious as to why this particular coal train has decided that rather than staying on the roundabout and carrying on like that, it's decided to go the long way via the wood mill. And I don't mind, but I do. So there's that. Yeah, I've got all of the information turned off at the moment because it's quite nice just kind of scudding around, looking at things, you know, moving. Because that's a novelty. Oh, hold on, we're not completely... we're really not moving at the moment. Presumably you guys are waiting for iron. Yeah, let's up the tempo and see if that was what was waiting. No, there we go. You were waiting for iron ore, maybe? Is that what you're waiting for? You're waiting for something. There we go. You see you're loaded now. Right, okay. Gotcha. All right, fine. That's all right. As long as I understand where the problem is, I can then make an educated decision on whether or not to fix it. In this case, nah, it's fine. What are you waiting for? Give it some F1. You are unloading copper ore. Yes. Well, you would stay there, given that I'm not doing anything with copper ore at the moment. No, I'm refining it. Am I refining it? I am refining it, but my refinery ring is full. So I should possibly seek to do something with that, but I'm not going to, because we're at the end of the series. I will return later, but yeah, we're at the end of the series. Right, okay, a couple of things to show off. There may be more than this that is in the update, but these are the things I noticed. Number one, you can change the name of the town. Good, right. Okay, all right. Just so that nobody can complain, it is now called Bathurst. Right, there we are. I'm now totally confident in I hasn't updated the names of any of the stops anywhere at all. That's just going to lead you into more trouble then, isn't it? All right, in which case, let's go for Burst. That's what that's called. Yeah, Burst. 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 Rename for Holy cow! Oh, I didn't spot that. Okay, pro tip and indeed major legal... No, stuff this. I'm reloading the game. Yeah, no, that's... It costs money to rename stuff. Always read the screen before you press the OK button, sunshine. Yeah, all right. Okay, will do. I'll be honest, that seems a little bit punitive. But fair play. No, I'm not going to complain about it. It just seems... Flipping, that's harsh. Yeah, you gotta go. Yeah, you want to rename the town? Yeah, that'll cost you. Right, okay, so there you go. That's renaming towns. You can do it, but you probably don't want to. So there's that. The second one, which is arguably more useful once you get your head around it, is you can now see signal blocks, but not in the way you would expect. The way I would expect to see a signal block is if I were to click on a signal, it would tell me which signal blocks it actually interfaces with. It doesn't do that. I tried the old interrogate it button. No, that doesn't. That's not that either. No, the way you get it to work is when placing a new signal, it shows you the blocks that exist. This is, in itself, this is useful. So as we see this train moving through, it will highlight the block that it's in as it goes through. So if you are, like me, routinely troubleshooting something which is horrendous, then you can see which blocks are actually being interfaced with at a given time, simply by calling up the place new signals paraphernalia. Yeah, no, it's good. No, it's definitely good. No, I approve of this, because it's not always obvious where you've got one block interfering with another. So having this help, and as they highlight, it means that block is currently occupied. Yeah, no, it's good. I like it. Okay, so we have two things to accomplish today. just to round out this this dabble in the series. First up, we're going to go that way. We're going to go out to Sand, and we're going to expand the passenger line out in that direction. And I'm going to do that right now. 2 million to unlock the region. Out to Sand. No, Sand is not the name of the town. No, Sand is the name of the resource. And it does look like... Oh, no, there we go. Got it. Yeah, got it. I thought for a moment I'd broken it, but I hadn't. No, I did mysteries of the universe. So yes, to Cessnock. It's definitely going to be Cessnock. Yeah, it is. I don't care how you think it should be pronounced. It's pronounced Cessnock. And we'll bang a station in there. What have I got left? 1.5 million. That should be more than enough to cater for my particular desires right now. Now, we've got track coming in somewhere. It's currently subsurface. So I'm going to need to decide what I'm going to use as ground level here. Now, are we going to want to go further that way? Yes. So we'll make this a junction and bring it up to ground level. No, I'm being all overzealous. No, don't be all overzealous. Keep it on T, but bring her up like that. Yeah, to about there. That'll look nice. And then keep yourself rolling out this way. Okay. Good. Right, and then do the same with the with Johnny Parallel here, which is going to try and do its own thing, and you're going to go no. Just replicate what we're doing next door. That'll be fine. Hold on. No, wait. No, this is actually going to be more challenging than I thought. Go as far as there. Yeah, and then bring it on up at the same time so that it looks neat. Is that about right? Or is that's about right? Okay, cool. Yeah, there we are. Right, smashing. Good. And everything else. Come on, come on. Would you mind? Thank you. Just, no, and again. There you are. Thank you, Dave the Coyote. Right, okay. Or is it Coyote Dave? That's what I should have gone for. It's a much better name. Right, so we're going out like that, which means I think we'll probably go one level higher for our station. That's arguably a bit more bulldozing than I'd like to do, but it's the amount of bulldozing that I'm going to do. When I say bulldozing, I mean kind of layer flattening. Give it some of that, give it some of this. Expensive? Certainly. Worth it? Maybe. And then let's go stationing. Right, okay, stations. Passenger 2, please. Now, if I recall correctly, we're doing... No, that's passenger 1. We want passenger 2. We want 2 platforms, and it needs to be 100 metres in length. Because I'm pretty sure that's how long we've been making them so far. So we'll give it a bit of that, and we'll plunk it in there. We'll slap a bit of road alongside it, just so that we can help the AI build out the town. This all sounds jolly familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, no, but see, by linking the roads up, you help the town develop in the way that you'd want it to, rather than it just kind of going, oh no, I can't go any further. It's because you can't build level crossings, friend. If you could build level crossings, you go, this isn't a problem for me. For some reason, it's bad French. Yeah, it will just, it will stay like, no, we must stay on the correct side of the tracks. Yeah. Okay, I mean, there may be an argument here for, a bad French accent is the only one I can pull off in any way reliably. Right, okay, so think about it. Yeah, okay, I've thought about it. What exactly have you thought about? It. All right, well, look, do that, all right, and then pull out a parallel from that to come down and do the other side. Well, that would be parallel, but it's, no, your spacing's off, son. There you go. That's got it. Right. Okay. Yeah. And round to about there, and then round to about here. Groovy. Right. I can now make my passenger line a little bit longer, and I think in doing so, I would be justified in adding a second passenger train. The only downside is that in doing so, I'm going to create even more trouble at Trouble Junction. That's okay. Fixing Trouble Junction is the next job. Double check your maths here, son. All right, you come out this way. Yeah. All right, you're staying on that. Wait. No, you come out this way. Yes. And you stay on this side of the track, and then you want to rock it onto the other side on the way back out. Rather like that. Okay. Yeah. And then we tootle along. Everybody's happy. Everybody's thrilled. We're all sunshine and smiles. Cool. Right. Okay. So this is no longer BTH-CHL. No, it's now BTH-CSS. Oh, gracious. Yeah, I know. So we're going places. CSS passenger. You can get into the the ins and outs of optimal passenger whatnot in the fullness of time, but right now this will do nicely. Should I run this as just one back and forth route or multiple routes or all of that kind of business? The answer is yeah. Do what you like. Right, stop there. Yeah, transfer. Right, and then add another stop after Cessnock. That's going to be Cessnock. It would be Cessnock if it was 1S. Then back to Chiligo. Yep, transfer there. Now, if the train has a proclivity towards riding on one side of the track, actually all of these one-way signals that I've got going on should resolve that quite nicely. Then all will be well here. Right, let's put on some signalling. Yeah, okay. Right, okay, so we go on this turquoise number. Yeah, and here you see the turquoise number now. It occupies everything up to and including all of this business, which you kind of go, well, steady on there. That's a bit overkill, isn't it? And you goes, well, you don't tell me what to do, Dad. And you kind of go, oh, yeah, all right. Right, stick one in there, stick one in there. Okay, and then we'll do the same just before this junction, and we'll do the same after, just before that junction, which means that the junctions themselves are part of blue. Okay, so we put one in there, put one in here, right, which means that these are now all part of red. Hold on. Apparently that's part of red as well. No, what? How? Why? How? Because they can come in down there, and theoretically they could end up over here, and there would be a disaster. Doesn't make any sense. It's fine. There you go, stick one there, which means you're going to need one here. There you go. You've got to segregate your junctioning. Oh, we're on our way out, look. Hey, that's coming out marvellously. Right, and then just put in some blocks to keep things moving in a coherent fashion. Do a bit of that. Give it a bit of this. And stick a release on there. Stick a release on there. You sure? Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Right, I want another one of those. What are you? You're a jolly green packing 4. 10-4. Got it. Yeah, because I think those trains are spaced out enough. Did I stop it everywhere on the way back? I think actually I did. I definitely got it to stop at Chiligo on the way back, so that's probably fine. Where's my depot these days? It's here, look. Okay, I've still got a train just sat there going, anytime you like. I mean, you're paying me, Gov. I mean, do what you like. But honestly, you could probably get more value out of me if you... Well, never mind. Right, I want you and 4 of these bad boys, please. Yeah, should have pressed a button, shouldn't I? Yeah, all right, okay. There you go. Right. Buy that, £500,000. Now, passenger trains at the moment, they don't seem to make an awful lot of cash, but they are at least a reliable source of cash in that they keep producing it. BTHCSS passenger. There you are. Trot on. Right, good. So that's rolling. I've eaten quite a lot of my bank balance there. I mean, I'll make it back soon enough. Whoa, way, whoa. Whoa, we've turned up at an exciting moment here. Yeah. Now, this is something that's only going to occur when I send out a new train. Yes. And, okay, no, I can't fault the signals on this one. No, they're totally legit. You go, get back in your hole for a moment whilst I'll send you out in a tick. All right? Let's let Johnny Freight Train do his job. And then we'll press on in a moment. All right. Okay. Yeah. So that was lucky. Right. Go. Don't let anyone in. Don't let them in. Do not let them in. Do not. That's it. Good. Off you go. All right. Okay. Although it's probably likely to create pandemonium down here now. Oh, yeah, that's good. They're all dead close to each other. And wouldn't you know it, they've snagged each other up. 2 trains in total, and they've broken everything. Pause. Right. Okay, well, I mean, this is what we were going to do next anyway. And the reason they've broken everything is that this bit here is still in that block. Okay. All right. Well, look, we can make this work. How much have I got? 700 grand? Yeah. No, do a quick... if I wanted to stick a signal mid-train, will it let me? Yes, it will. Okay, fine. If I want to take out these points, can't move them. Nuts. Okay. All right. No, that's okay. No. We'll get there. And presumably you can't move there, Tiny, because you've got, I don't know, an attitude problem. That would be it. Let's have a look. Yeah, no, you've got an attitude problem. Yeah, you have got an attitude problem. Why is this red? Shouldn't be red. This is in the green block. I made it so that arguably I made it so that's the case. Although if I get rid of that, I don't think that helped you. You don't? Yeah, see, you're moving into dark blue block, and it's saying that dark blue block is currently occupied, probably by this clown. Not probably. Definitely by that clown? Definitely by that. Oh, there is one way you can work around it. I can get rid of those, right? And this train's just going to move. Because the trains obey the signals. Yeah. That's how you can cause them to crash, you know. Yep, you can remove a signal in a fit of poor ideas. Right, pause. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And that. And this. Yeah. And that. Right. Okay. And while we're about it, because nothing's waiting at these at the moment, we're just gonna rethink the signalling here. Now the secret to getting this right, that I have ascertained, is make the trains wait further away from the points. You'll live longer if you do that. So over here, I'm going to put my junction in there. So a little bit closer to the station, which will give me a little bit more run-up space, which is the important bit. So, yep. All right. Thank you, autosave. No, you are the true hero of the hour. So that gives us a red block there. But this signal right here is going to be problematic because of this whole turquoisey section. Yeah. Now, once you clear through that, presuming you can, well, at the moment you're only running 2 passenger trains up there, so that's not going to be too big an issue. Right. Yeah, you've got to. I think you need one there, but by putting a signal there, all you're going to do is allow a passenger train to block this, thereby preventing further passenger trains moving through. If you stick one here, you do run the risk of blocking this set of points, but that's fine because that's in a queuing kind of environment anyway. Yeah, it does mean that if you've got a freight train going out that way, you can't bring a passenger train in this way. Genius! Yeah, it is physically impossible for these 2 trains to collide with one another, but no, it's not allowed. No, it's verboten. Actually, no, that's not true. It is entirely possible for those 2 trains to interfere with one another. However, I think this slightly more simplistic. I'm going to let it ride, and we'll see where the problems come up. Yeah, although actually I'm going to just follow these 2 for a moment, because until we've got a passenger train in the mix there, we're unlikely to have a problem. Now, someone said pre-signals, chain signals, same thing, bruv. You've confused yourself unnecessarily there. And I kind of go, all right, no, that's a fair cop. He just made 7 grand. Oh, longer runs on passenger trains. Longer runs on passenger trains. Where was I going? I don't know. There does actually seem to be quite a lot, quite a few less trains. No. There seems to be less trains coming through here than I'm used to. I mean, yeah, okay, we've got 3 turning up now. All right, I'll allow it. Yeah. Now, for the most part, this is just going to flow. And everything will be glorious. You've decided to come through on an inappropriate platform there, my friend. But there will still be occasions where it all goes hellishly wrong. And that's not easily fixable. The fewest signals you can get away with is what's going to make things run the best. All right, that worked. This works. Yeah, you're going to move through to there. Yeah, because nothing can sit in that turquoise block. Okay, yeah, that's all working. You just want to make sure that what you don't have, train 10 has not earned any money for the last 30 days. That's Johnny Copper. No, you're okay. That's fine. No. Johnny Copper is doing his work and making his business and turning a profit. So that's all jolly good. All right. Yeah. It's imperfect. And what I should aspire to do here is possibly run the freight service underground. But of course I do actually want to run the freight service up this passenger line at some point, and that's going to cause a completely separate bit of bedlam. But it's running at the moment. Yep, yeah, it's doing pretty much what you want it to. One way I could resolve my copper problems, of course, is to start a new bit of research. I'm going to start a new bit of research. Do any of you want copper ingots? Because I've got lots of them. If I could sell them, I would do. But at the moment, what are you? Iron bars. Yeah, I mean, it's great. I do want diesels, but not as much as I want to get shot of this copper. Which you kind of convinced me I should be making. And yet here we are, unable to do anything with them. Can I make steel bars now? Because that could be a thing. Wooden planks to do woodworking too. Oh, yeah. That gets me what? Furniture. Yeah. Just more end products. Nah, I'm not that bothered. Can I make steel? I don't know. Let's have a look. If I can make steel, that's something. Alternatively, I could just start whizzing iron bars out this way. I need to up my copper delivery a little bit, but other than that, it's all good. Yeah, I know Train 10's having problems. I'm looking at it. And actually, as much as I may gripe about you giving me a notification about such things, I'm incredibly grateful that you do so, because it's the kind of thing that I'd miss. Right. Yeah. Look, what we're looking for here is anybody. What do you want? I'm looking to buy iron plates. I don't make those. Yeah, you're barking up the wrong tree there, pal. What do you want? Iron bars? I'm pretty sure. I'm already delivering to you. All right. This is going to be glass panes. Oh, no, I'm delivering an awful rate. I'm not delivering them at all. You can't blame me. I kind of go like, I'd love it if you would deliver me things that you don't make. You kind of go, well, tough. I don't make them. No, you're going to have to figure that out for yourself there, friend. Get on to Amazon. Maybe they'll ship you some. What are you? Steel bars? Stone bricks? I don't make those either. I could. All of this is possible, but at the moment I don't do it, and therefore, shush. Anything at all? No. You know what would be super is if Cessnock accepted them. I want planks. You want a more viable product, mate. Yeah. Okay, what about Prosperine? Proserpine. It should be Prosperine, but it's not. Proserpine only wants iron. I've gone to a lot of effort to generate copper, I built a roundabout to facilitate it. Do any of my neighbours want some? I've got £1.5 million quid in the bank. I mean, I can make that happen. You want iron ore, I think that is. What about you over there? Hold on. If I change my angle of view here, maybe I can. No, it's not going to let you. Why not? Look, is there any harm in me doing a bit of market research before potentially hooking up to my neighbours? You could click on this, and it will tell you. Yeah, okay. Right, you want No, nothing good. Just iron ore. Okay, all right. What do we got over here? You want... Yeah, because look, if one of my neighbours is interested in this stuff, actually I'm not so sure I've got the necessary wedge. Elliston wants iron bars. Why does nobody want copper? If I could turn it into steel, we'd get this party started. But I don't believe that we can, and therefore I can't. No. All right. Well, look, that's a non-starter for now, then, isn't it? I should turn my attention onto something else instead. What I was going to check, though, just briefly, is I'm lost. Well, okay. Well, become unlost, and then you can do the thing you were going to do. There you go. Here. Right. So, can you there, friend? Now you're a warehouse. That I'm interrogating the wrong device. Can I? Output is blocked. Yeah, I know. You can only make iron, or I haven't got steel smelting. Fine, then I guess we're shipping iron bars over to research in order to facilitate the manufacture of something that I can actually do something with. Steel smelting, you want 700 iron bars. That's a lot. Yeah. You want 275 stone to do more sexy things with stone. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else want anything cheap? I want sand to make glass. You know what? I'm going to start a research on that with you. You, meanwhile, I'm going to put you onto, I guess it better be steel, I guess. All right, okay. Yeah, go on. Yeah, get to work. This is going to drain a heck of a lot of money. But we have sand. So for my final gambit in this series, I'm going to bring sand to the desert. Right, okay, so we've got sand over here. That's simple enough. And I've got a bit of track that's already here. The reason I chose this is because I've done most of the legwork already. Right, yeah, give me a station, please. Give me a one-track freight, which I can later bulldoze or maybe not. But for the moment, a freight station 2. Yeah, I might as well make it quick. Up the tempo to 100 and... Let's go 140, which I think is what we're calling our new standard at the moment. Slap that in there. Get in here. Do a bit of mining. Sand quarry. Do they call it a sand quarry? I guess they will. But either way, there you go. Badara Island now accepts copper ore. Dream bigger, friend. Dream bigger. Start dreaming of copper bars, and you and I can have a stronger conversation. And then it's going to need a warehouse, which we'll stick over the other side. Yep, like that. You hang on to some sand. There we are. Right. Now, have I got... How's my signalling? Your signalling is okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Hang on. Yeah. No, this is for a final gambit. Setting the cat amongst the pigeons is it's a delight. There you go. Do that. I love those junctions. That's how they do slip junctions. And you know what? I dig it. I think that's great. You also ought to, while we're in the area... Yeah? Yeah. That. Just to make it a separate block. Hello, Choo Choo! And then we'll head back over to the depot and we'll put that redundant train into action. Right, you. Configuration, please. I'm carrying all kinds of wooden goods. Well, ain't you the special one? But I've got some bad news for you. You know what would be great? Hang on. Can I put you onto a different unit? I'd like to save the wagons to use later. It's not the end of the world, but, you know, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm over it. Right, and then hoppers, I believe, is what we're after here, too. No, yeah. Oh, yeah, more hoppers. Yeah. That enough, you think? One more. Okay, 106 metres. Yep, apply those changes. Do I have to tell it to accept sand? I think you probably do. It's on auto, but it's always worth being specific. Otherwise, you end up bringing random. Unless, of course, you are building a train deliberately purposed towards shipping of random. Done. Right, you, sir. Do you not want to think this through before you get rolling? What do you think? Yeah, all right. Also, it's a small detail, but one I feel is quite important, is this research station is not 100 and however many meters it is long. Yeah, okay, I'll shorten this. Yeah, you should. Yeah, I know, we're wasting money, but otherwise we're going to cause trouble. Also, just point of order, you are going to cause yourself the same problem you had a moment ago. Oh, crumbs, I am, aren't I? Yeah. All right, you're going to need to rethink this signal block. And now you'll be doing it regularly because you're coming out of the depot and then you're routinely using that bit of track. I love your thinking. I love it. I love it. That's good attention to detail. Right, okay, so this is always going to be an individual route, but now we're just changing up where it's going. So instead of Burt Sidings, we're heading out to Sandtown. Is it Sandtown? Is it? That's going to need to be a two-way signal. Yeah, I got it. I got you. All right, go over here. Yep. Load. Wait till full. Okay. Dispatch. Right. If you break everything, give me a shout. Right. This is going to be the truest of true tests of whether or not I have done enough to that primary junction to stop it becoming entirely horrendous. You're going to come up this way. Yeah. You're going to head out that. No, you're going to come up this way. You're going to head out that way. Should be okay. I offer myself a shrug at this point. Right. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Trains are still running. Yeah, they are. That's good. Okay. Well, look, as luck would have it, the exact thing that I was just hoping to prevent has just happened. I think you just kill these signals. Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go. You can't do it now, though. No, I can't do it now. You, back to your hole. Back to your hole. There you go. Right. These signals, fine. These signals, no. Alright, okay. Yeah. That one and this one. Now, where that's going to cause me an issue is I'm going to end up with more queuing on the main line while stuff waits for an empty slot to go into here. And that's the whole point. Now, with a bit of chain signal action, I could probably fix that. But you know, let's baby steps this bad boy. Now, you can't go into there. Why? Please hold. Blue's occupied. Oh yeah. Well, blue would appear to go on for about a month and a half. All right. Okay. No, it's fine. If we were to stick a quick signal here, that will help. It won't. And then another signal here. Okay, yeah, you've split that into several parts now. That's okay. Because as much as this is a high traffic section, by equal measure, it's not a frequent passenger. It's not a frequent traffic section. So having a train wait for a moment for a path to clear is only going to be a problem from time to time. All right, let's up the tempo and get stuff rolling through here. You've taken a curious route there, amigo. Proserpine now accepts iron ore. Again, dream bigger. Go for something more exotic and eclectic, and things will work out well. Oh, I love how you went up the wrong side of the passenger platforms. Oh, you're the real pro. Yeah. Anyway, we're rolling. This is the test of weather, mate. Train 10 is still unprofitable. I am aware of this. All right, we're in. We're gathering sand. You're lost and can't find your destination. Really? You shouldn't be. Hold on. All right, so you're coming back up this way. Yeah. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, I can fix that. That's a thing that can be fixed. Give me this, and I'll rock this down to a level that I can monkey with. You're going to want to move this signal. I am going to want to move that signal, but we'll wait for now. And then something like that. Yeah? Yes, and you're going to need a reciprocal there as well, which means you've created a junction from hell. Oh gosh, it does, doesn't it? Afraid so. Yeah, your junction that was sort of holding together, sort of, is about to get worse. All right, okay, that's the we'll power through. Yeah, okay, right, okay. So you need to come out. Where are you coming from? You'll go from left. All right, okay. No, left. Don't be clever. Right, do that onto there. Thank you. Go hit a pause, please. Right, yeah. Basically, you need to leave the junction clear. If you don't leave the junction clear, you're going to regret it. You're going to be sad, and there will be trains a-queuing. So sometimes that is going to mean that you're going to leave a lot of space. Yeah, keep going. Yeah, so look, it's just because I haven't done it very often yet, and therefore I haven't quite got my eye in as far as the appropriate level of something or other. Yeah. Is that doing everything you need it to do? Yeah. All right. Okay. So come on in, smart man. What do we now do vis-a-vis the appropriate placement of signals? This one concerns me a little, but it doesn't make any difference, right? If I were to put the signal here, which is where, in a pathing sense, you would want to put it, then even living in this block is still going to, cause sorrow and the wailing and the gnashing of teeth and so forth. Let's put that in there. Okay. Leave that bit clear. It's not going to be long enough for the longest of freight services that you want to run through it. Yes. This one, same problem. All right, so you have to get rid of that. And then, of course, it becomes a challenge of laying out your freight network or rather your track network in a way that does facilitate maximum throughput of stuff. So this signal itself is absolutely useless. Doesn't even do anything. One would potentially argue, give me a moment, and I might potentially argue it myself, that this one doesn't do anything either. Yeah, it doesn't. You're right, it doesn't. It certainly does not. Okay, so I think I'll put one here. It's a junction blocker, but it means that instead of having to wait for the train to get to the station, you only need to wait for it to get to that bit, which is probably good. And then we'll stick one there as well, just to ease stuff a little further into the system. That one we've already established is useless now. Yeah, no, give me that. Thank you. Good. All right, so you do have to give enough time for stuff to work its way through, but the upshot should be that you're not blocking all of your business for quite as long. I'm going to stick one here as well, because the next one up is a signal blocker, but it's a points blocker, but it was serving the same purpose. We might as well have stuff clear through a little bit quicker. And there you go. Okay. Well, we'll see whether we've reached a and there you go moment. Where's Johnny Sand? Has he got his life? Oh, he has got his life in order. He's legged it. There we go. All right. Okay, Johnny Sand. Let's ride on board with Johnny Sand and see how he gets held up. Choo choo! Yeah, all right. That is quite loud. You're not wrong. I think we'll probably be able to sort that out in post production, if I remember, which I probably will, but I might not. Okay, good. Yeah. No, this is an exciting time to be alive. Horn. Horn's also space, which is a key that is historically used as I might go and remap that to be H for horn. That's something I'm likely to remember. Yep. Now, obviously, we're having no problems here because there's nothing on the track. That's okay. Nothing on the track means that everything is somewhere else, which means that it's probably moving. It might be moving. You never know. Roller coaster. in, swing it on round, swing it on in, and then we've got to make sure that whatever train it is that I've got here is not overlapping the whatnot. The other thing, of course, is that I haven't got a depot for any sand drop off. So I don't know. No, you can drop it straight into the warehouse, into the laboratoire. The only downside is that you're going to be sat there for about 3.5 months. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll give you a little warehouse. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, bung it in there. Yeah, tell it to store the sand. There we are. That way, the laboratory can continue working while you're on the next leg. You see, that's all good. What are you going to do about copper? I wait for demand. Wait until I can make steel. That would probably be an appropriate way to do it. Yeah, right. I want to hang on. I'm going to edit your route there, pal. Go from Burt Refining. It's not called that. It's called Burt 6. Okay. All right. Well, look. Kill that. Yeah, Burt 6. Add stop. Research trucking. Transfer. And although I need to ensure that the research lab itself here can't. It seems to be working. The only question is, where's it drawing them from? If it can draw it direct from the warehouse, then I've just done something senseless. You know, I think you've done something senseless. I think I've done something senseless. Also, minor small problem here is you've broken one that was doing what it was supposed to. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think that laboratory was actually having no problem at all getting hold of iron. I think you've just broken it. Okay, all right, wait. In which case, I need you going back out to Burt Annex, Burt Lower. Burt Lower, surely. Burt Lower, yeah. Add stop, Burt Lower, unload. All right, good. Okay, yeah. Sorry, everybody. No, it's all right. I was trying to be clever and ended up not being. There you go. That's it. We're all done here. So we've got something rolling. And now, as a testimony to my confidence in how well I've got this rolling, we're going to wait for it. Good. This is kind of what I'd hoped would happen. Really? Yeah, in the sense of another unexpected item in the bagging area. Presumably, you're now swinging over this way. Yeah. And you want to swing across this way. Yeah. Which means, once again, you got two things in a block. Yeah. Ha. Despite the fact that they're going in opposite directions. Yeah. You know what you need? You need a manual override on a signal. You know, because what you would do in this situation, were you the driver of said train, is you'd phone up the signal box and go like, I'm stuck here in parallel with Dave, who's on the other track. I can clear past the end of his wagon, no problem at all. Can you let me through? And I kind of go, hang on, just let me check the block. And I go, yeah, you're fine. Go through. At which point he clears through. At which point he clears through too. How are you going to resolve that? All right, well, I stick a signal there, it fixes it. But we're then into the territory of you're placing signals you shouldn't be placing again. You know what I might place? All right, place a pre-signal, but that's really not where you should put it. I'm going to place a pre-signal. It's really not where you should put it. Go on. Yeah. But it's not where you should be putting it. You shouldn't be putting it there. That is not the place for it. Everything you're doing here is bad and wrong, and I want you to know that. I've been Colonel Failure, everybody. We're going to keep our eye on this section of track to lead us out. And it's night time again, which is always helpful. Get rid of all of the gubbins, and we'll just sit here. Thanks very much for watching. We'll be back with more train network building type stuff, and I will be back to Voxel Tycoon on this save when I deem it appropriate for it to have another go. Yeah. Thanks very much for watching. Wait. Yeah, I think having a signal right in our face box is a good thing. Cheerio. So there we go. This brings us to the end of our tour of duty of Voxel Tycoon this time around. I have preserved the save game so that I can return to it, and I do intend to return to it because there's a load more that we can do with what's been built already. That copper train, incidentally, immediately after finishing this, I built a route out to the town that accepts raw copper, and I now have it going from the copper mine to the research bay, to the refining bay. If there's no space, it then immediately continues round to the stone town and sells all the copper ore it's got intact, just to stop it sitting still and actually to work as an additional test for all of that signalling junction paraphernalia we've got going on. The rule. Jimmy Pencil's back on service. The main rule when it comes to working with block junctions like this is if there are points, there are no signals. There should be no points where you have signalling. All your points should be before and immediately after. Well, even immediately after is not a great idea, but you can usually get away with it because the train is exiting at that point. Your signals are immediately before and after points, right? But not within a junction itself. So if you've got all kinds of swerves and loops and points and junctions and stuff within a block, where it is very likely that a train is going to get in a flipping way, then you leave it open. And the more of that kind of business you've got in the middle, well, tough. You designed it that way. You're just going to have to leave more track unsignalled so that which comes into the junction box can get back out again to allow the next one to go through. Otherwise, you will forever find yourself with a train in the middle. Just going, can't go anywhere, mate. I'm blocking myself. Kind of go, but how are you blocking yourself? It doesn't make any sense. If there was a human involved in this decision-making process, you wouldn't be stuck here. And that's the problem with block signals, is that they would work just fine if there was a human involved in the decision-making process. And I don't mean you placing it down in the first place, but if it says, if there's anything on this track, no go. A human would say, if there's anything on this track that is in front of you that you could conceivably hit, then no go. But as that train is 2.5 miles in the opposite direction and it's facing the other way, and it's also stuck at a signal, I think you're probably going to be fine. You can go. But there you go. Computers will get there. They're pretty smart eventually. Anyway, I've enjoyed what I've played so far, and I look forward to playing some more. But next week, more of something else.